What's up, guys? I've been Array here today. We're going to be continuing our series of videos on Tasha's Cauldrons of Everything. Today we're going to be looking at the Soulknife Rogue. Just picking up after the Phantom Rogue that we did the other day. And just going from there. So basically, the Soulknife Rogue has like these psychic knives that they can use. And they can... I don't know if this whole idea came before, but as you guys know, if you watch some of my videos, I don't have a whole bunch of anime videos, but I do like a lot of anime. I just haven't figured out quite how to get my foot into making those videos as often as D&D content, but I do love anime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, this is it right here. This is the Soulknife Rogue. I believe this is a halfling, or yep, it's a halfling Soulknife Rogue. So they're pretty cool. Yeah, so let's just get into it. Tasha says, I also have the ability to manifest my thoughts in ways that cut people. I call this power words. This one's not as funny as Tasha's usual thoughts, but it's not a big deal. So anyways, so the Soulknife's first ability is Psionic Power. So basically they're psychics, basically. So they have a psionic energy dice. So it's like a well of points that you have to keep track of. There are D6. The number of dice is equal to twice your proficiency bonus. So that's pretty cool. You have some potential to use this pretty often. Some of your power is expended, and you regain all of these psionic energy dice after a long rest. So no short rest on this one. In addition to, as a bonus action, you can regain one expended psionic energy dice. Well, that's pretty cool. So how it works is you can regain your dice at the end of a long rest. You can use a bonus action to regain one in the middle of combat or just walking around, but you can only regain that one dice once in between every long rest or short rest, it says. So that's still pretty cool. They give you a little wiggle room on what you need to do to regain those dice, basically. Side bolster knack. When your non-psionic training fails you, your psionic powers can help if you fail an ability check using a skill or tool which you have proficiency in. So that's the key word. If you're not proficient in that whatever you're trying to do, so if you're trying to sneak by a bunch of guards and you're not proficient in stealth, then this won't help you. But if you are, you can use one of your energy dice and add that number to the check potential. So that's pretty cool. And this is also pretty cool. It's kind of like the I want to say it's the Bard of Eloquence, where if they give bardic inspiration, if that inspiration still fails, like if the check or ability still fails, then the inspiration is not expended. So that's pretty cool. But this has the same effect, basically. So if you use it to try to boost your ability or your attack and it fails, it doesn't count. So that's pretty cool right there. You might as well just use it all the time. If you think, use it at every opportunity that you think is important, basically. Psychic Whispers, you can establish telepathic communication between yourselves and others. As an action, you can choose one or more creatures up to the number or equal to your proficiency bonus, and then roll one psionic energy dice, and that's going to be the number of hours that you guys can speak to each other. So cool. It takes no action to do this. You have to be within 1 mile. But they can't speak it. So if you use it on a creature that can't speak, they can't speak. So just because you use telepathy on them, it doesn't mean you now understand their thoughts. They have to be able to actually speak to be able to speak back to you, which I guess makes sense. So like say you use it on like I literally forgot every creature that couldn't speak. A lion. You use this spell on a lion. The lion will not be able to communicate with you telepathically because lions can't speak any languages. So there's that. So it's pretty cool. And you get to use it for free, basically. The first time you use it after each long rest, it does not expend a psionic energy dice. All other times then you do expend the dice. So basically you get that for free. That is also pretty nice. And you guys don't have, if you do use it on another creature, So say you use it on a demon, and the demon only speaks Infernal, and you only speak Common. This spell allows you to communicate with each other. You don't need to both know the same language. So that is pretty cool in any like combat situations that you're trying to diffuse or understand why a creature is attacking you or something like that. You can just use this spell on them, and I don't think they have to be a willing creature. No, there's no check involved. So you can just, of course, my DM, he'll be like, well, he doesn't want to talk to you. And I'll be like, oh, okay, he doesn't want to talk. He just wants to eat and kill. So you might be in a situation like that where you use this spell on a creature that still wants to just kill you. That's just how the dice rolls. So at third level, you'll also get Psychic Blades. So that's the picture that I showed you earlier. Those are the Psychic Blades. You can make them any color, of course. They don't have to be pink. Although I do think the pink energy definitely looks pretty cool, but you can design your spells and your features however you want as a character with the approval of your DM, usually. So whenever you take the attack action, you manifest the Psychic Blade on your free hand, and you get to make an attack with that blade. So say these are rogues, of course. So you stab somebody with your rapier is it a bonus action? No, it doesn't even say a bonus action. So basically, you just get to do it. So it doesn't even count as a bonus action. So you stab someone with your rapier, and if you have a free hand, your Psychic Blade will manifest on that other hand, and you can also attack with that hand. So that is pretty awesome. And it vanishes immediately. So it also can be thrown, and it has a range of 60 feet. And whenever it hits, it does 1d6 damage. So it's not crazy damage, but it helps. Every d6 counts. Okay, and it says if you do use, so as a bonus action, you can hit them additionally with the Psychic Blade. So after you do your main rapier attack, and then you do a Psychic Blade attack, as a bonus action, you can come back with another Psychic Blade attack. So that's pretty cool right there. So you, in addition, they did nerf it a little bit. The bonus attack is 1d4 instead of 1d6, so that's not as useful. But if you don't have anything else to do with your bonus action, I mean, there's something right there. If you don't have anything else, I feel like as a rogue, you should focus on getting back into the shadows so that you can come back up next round, but it's pretty cool regardless. At 9th level, you get Homing Strikes. If you make an attack roll with your psychic dice and miss the target, you can roll one psionic energy die and add that number to the rolled attack. So that's pretty cool. So this only works on your psychic knife, so it doesn't work on your rapier, for example. But with that extra attack that you get with the psychic dice, you still have to roll to hit. So if you miss, now you can use one of your psychic dice to add that to that attack and make it hit. So that's pretty cool there. At level 13, oh, sorry, we're still on level 9, Psychic Teleportation. This is what I was talking about. This is the 4th Hokage. You throw your knife, and you can use one dice, and you can teleport. You can teleport to that spot up to 10 times the number rolled. So basically, and you can do this as a bonus action. This basically is the equivalent of Far Step, but it sounds much cooler. So Far Step is 60 feet, I believe, and it's a bonus action. So you throw your dagger. Actually, it's not quite as high as Far Step because it goes up to 60 feet, and Far Step is just 60 feet. So you throw your dagger. You roll your dice, say you roll a 4 times 10, that lets you teleport 40 feet as a bonus action, and you still have your movement speed. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's no doubt pretty cool. And that just reminds me of the 4th Hokage, who was always teleporting with his kunai, although he was going much farther than 40 feet. So there's that too. Psychic Veil, you can weave a veil of psychic static to mask yourself. So this lets you become invisible for 1 hour or until you dismiss the effect. Dismissing the effect does not require an action, and it does end whenever you deal damage to a creature or if you attack a creature and that requires them to make a saving throw. Once you use this invisibility feature, you can't use it again until a long rest. Oh, and this one does not require a psychic dice to use. But if you decide to use it again, then it does require the uses of your psychic energy die. So that's pretty cool. So you get to use that once for free, and then after that you have to expend dice to do it, which seems fair enough. So you get a couple nice, these are really nice flavor abilities. Nothing's really powerful, but the ability to teleport, the ability to become invisible, those extra psychic blade attacks after once you have a high level sneak attack, that is going to definitely be paired together very well. Level 17, read mind. You can sweep your psychic blades directly through a creature's mind, so you do have to touch them. Whenever you use your psychic blades to deal sneak attack damage, you can force that creature to make a wisdom save, which is your DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus and your dex mod. If the save fails, the target is stunned for 1 minute, and they can repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn, ending the effect on a success. Once you use this feature, you can't do so again until a long rest, or you expend 3 psychic dice to use. So wow, that feature is probably the most expensive that we've encountered. The other ones just require 1 die. This one requires 3. So, but yeah, that's everything that we have on basically the side blade, the Soulknife Rogue. It's not as interesting as the two barbarian subclasses that I read over, and I don't think it's as interesting as the flavor barbarian. Sorry, what am I talking about? The Phantom Rogue video. I don't think it's interesting as either of those subclasses, but I do want to play this simply because of the flavor of the subclass. I think the features are pretty cool. They're not super powerful. They don't add a lot of power to the rogue, but there are some cool utility features that this subclass brings to the table. So I think it's pretty cool. If I had this ability, I would think I would make my Soulknife pink, like they have, or like a dark purple. I don't know why I pictured that, but that's just how I picture psychic energy. So I don't know. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to this new video on Tasha's Cauldron subclasses. This is Event Array. I appreciate all of the support I get. If you liked what you saw, please like the video, comment below if you had any questions, or you want to discuss anything, any subclasses that I've discussed before. Subscribe, please. I'd appreciate that. I'm so close to my goal of 100 subscribers, and once I get to 100, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I haven't decided what kind of giveaway yet, because I post a lot of different things. I play video games, technology stuff, anime stuff, D&D stuff, of course. But yeah, I think I was going to do, the winner gets to pick one of these books, like any of the books, and I will ship them to you. Or like if you prefer video games, you could pick any video game, not no deluxe edition stuff, but like a $60 video game, and I would ship that out to you also, or I would send a code for you to redeem that. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. Event Array, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.